I have a multitude of topics to cover in this video. The most important topic, obviously, is going to be addiction and not giving up. With that being said, hello everybody. Welcome to Sobriety and Silver. I woke up sober this morning because I went to bed sober last night. This video is a free-for-all because I have no idea what's coming next. I know where I'm going to start, but I have no idea where it's going to lead, and I don't know how long it's going to last. So let's just go with it. Let's see what happens. First, I want to give a huge thank you to a viewer, Lee Sobriety. It sounds French. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correct. I don't know, but Lee won a 1 ounce American Silver Eagle off of another great channel, was doing a giveaway, and that Silver Stacker Cracker. Lee won that and donated that to Sobriety and Silver, to me. Lee, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. That is such a wonderful gesture. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. It will definitely go in the deep stack with the other gifts that I've received from other channel members. And that is something that will be kept forever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, what else we got to get into? I did a short this morning, and that short got me thinking all day. Hold on, guys, dropped my pen. I don't need it for anything, but anyway, the reason I've been doing shorts here the last couple days is, first of all, they're fun. It's something new I've discovered. It's like a new toy, so I'm going to keep doing it until I get bored with it. But it's not that I don't want to get on YouTube and actually speak and give my, life experience when it comes to addiction and drugs and alcohol and things like that. It has nothing to do with that. It's just, like I said, first of all, it's a new toy. And sometimes by the time me and my wife get home during the week, I'm tired, and it's just, I still want to put out some content. Maybe not every day, because I'm not very good at putting it out every day, but I do try to do 4 to 5 videos a week. And the shorts, my wife has to drop me off at work about an hour early so she can get to her job on time. She starts half hour before me. And so she drops me off. So I have an hour to kill. And I actually did a video where I was sitting in the little outside break area there, and it's real nice. It's real quiet. It's just a nice, peaceful little place. But, since I've discovered these shorts, that's a perfect time to create a short and put it out before I have to go to work. But again, it's not going to take the place of me getting on here. It's just basically a lazy way to put out a quick video before I have to go to work. But anyway, that short I put out this morning, that was not, and I'm not tooting my own horn here or anything, that was not a script that I used from AI or anything. That was actually me saying what I felt at the moment about fighting addiction. Something happened last night. The store is right across the street from me. There's a little convenience store. I mean, you walk out of my house, go past one house, cross the street, there you are. But anyway, I'm going to assume, I don't know, for sure, but I'm going to assume a mother and a couple of kids. And the kids looked like they were 6 or 8 years old. And you could tell the mother was just, and again, I'm assuming the mother. It may have been a big sister. I don't know. But you could tell that the adult was not coherent. I mean, this poor lady she was gone. She was almost comatose. And the children were, the smallest girl walked up to me as I was walking in the store, and she said 3 words to me. She said, we got, or 4 words. She said, we got no money. And I didn't have any cash on me. I was using a card. And man, that just, where I'm going with this is some people would look at that situation in disgust. Some people would look at that situation and have a little anger. And I did. I did have some anger because these children were, and it was dark. It was nighttime. It wasn't during the day. But then I got thinking how eat up with addiction this woman is. To be in that situation, to be that far gone, to be that far and that deep into addiction is sad, and I would assume, and you know what happens when you would assume, but I would assume that she had given up. She had tapped out. She had told addiction, I'm not going to fight anymore. And what she's experiencing now is exactly what addiction wants. Once you stop fighting, once you give up trying, man, addiction will crush you. It will pound you. It will take down anybody around you. These kids are being subjected to addiction, and they're not even addicts. But that is what addiction does, man. It brings down any freaking body around you that you love and care about. Even if it's a friend, if that friend loves and cares about you, if you give up, if you can stop trying, that friend may come down with you because they're going to keep trying to help you. That tiny little spark, every time you look, if you're in active addiction or even new, you're new to sobriety, you've only been clean and sober for a little while and you're still fighting tooth and nail for every little minute, every second of sobriety. If you do, God forbid, I hope you don't, but if you do fail, let me rephrase that, not fail. If you relapse, but you think that you're a failure because you relapsed, that you have fallen, keep this in mind, you fell forward. So try again. Each time you try, you may just scratch a little bit further towards sobriety. And sobriety is the ultimate goal because that is where life is. That is where love is. That is where enjoyment is. Peace. That is where serenity. That is where sleep, appetite, life. That's where it is. If you are in active addiction and you look at yourself in the mirror and you're fully into whatever it is you're addicted to, and you look at yourself in the mirror and you have just a microsecond thought of this is not me, that's the warrior in you, man. That's you not wanting to give in to addiction, even if it's just a split thought of this ain't me. I don't want to be like this no more. That is fighting. What you do with it is up to you, but you have not given up yet. You may tell yourself, you may have said, I ain't doing it no more. I ain't even going to try no more. But then you have that split second thought of, well, it'd be nice to be clean, right? That little thought right there is fighting. That's fighting back. That is taking what little spark you have, and maybe you can have the ability to use that spark and fight addiction, because addiction is not going to let up. I'm not going to sit here and play games with you and tell you, oh, it's going to get easier tomorrow. Bullshit. That's bullshit. It is not going to get easier. It's going to get worse. But in that little short that I did this morning, there was one quote that is 100% true. And I want you to just stop for a second and think about this. Think about this. You could be completely ripped right now. Or maybe you're just a few days clean and sober, but think about this. You have already survived 100% of the worst shit that addiction could throw at you. Your worst day in addiction, you survived it. You are so far undefeated when it comes to surviving addiction. But it may not always be like that. So I encourage you, seriously, man, from the bottom of my heart, I encourage you to get the help you need. Get the help you deserve, because you do deserve it. In every addict is a wonderful person, is a true shining human being. That lady sitting in front of that convenience store with them children, she's still a human being. She is not beyond help, but she has to do her part too. You know what I mean? So just don't give up, man. That's the worst thing any addict can do, is give in, because addiction will crush you. It will take you down, and you guys, you know what addiction's ultimate final sacrifice is. You know what it wants, and eventually it will get it. With that being said, I hope this wasn't too dark of a video. Just remember, man, you have survived 100% of the worst days that addiction could throw at you. You guys have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day. Oh, here's the phone number, 1-800-662-4357. It doesn't matter where you are in the United States. It doesn't matter whether you have insurance, whether you're homeless, it doesn't matter. You get to a phone, call that number. They will get you hooked up with somebody in your area, or as close as they can, and get you help. So I encourage anybody, please get the help you need, get the help you deserve, because on the other side of that addiction, there's this thing called life. And when you start living life, you look back at addiction and you realize just how dark and ugly and menacing and destructive and chaotic it was. All right, with that being said, you guys have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed Wednesday. I'll see you in the next video.